So, first piece of news to share with you as we head on into the story and Mersie's story is that Mersie is now level 20. Because Mersie is the only character I have, which you saw that on the character screen. And she's the only character I will have, or very likely to have. And so, yeah, she's awesome. She is level 20. So I have her outfitted in some garb from Duchess, who's in chat. Which you can't see on screen right now. I was about to point like this again. But yeah, she's in her level 20. She has some Gold Coast debilitating poison on. She also, we're going to add in this crown experience scroll. I have one just here. Major Gold Coast experience scroll. So we're going to use that now so that we can continue to level up. And that means I'm going to need level 26 stuff for her next, I believe. Is that correct, Duchess? But anyway, Duchess is the official costumier for the Jessa Channel and makes all of Mersie's armor and weapons. She's awesome. And she's also my friend. And we play in game, and she's great. Also, she plays Mersie. I was gonna say Minial. Mersie. Mersie's best friend, Finial. Awesome. Yeah, she could use a few more things. We're doing pretty good, though. So, let's take a look at the story as it is now. This is our current quest. Oh, one more thing. Mod team can put a link in, because I did update you guys in Discord in the mod area. I have added all of the add-ons that I am using to the JessaChannel.com. So head on over to the JessaChannel.com, click mods at the top, click the drop down, Elder Scrolls Online, and there, complete with links, descriptions, and how I use them in game, is every mod available every mod that I am using. Not every mod available, every mod that I am using. Keep in mind that my mod list is focused towards roleplay and immersion. If you want to know about mods for combat, I'm not your girl. PvP, definitely not your girl. Roleplay and immersion, I got your back. Anyway, so the team can add that link to your cut and paste sheets. Thank you. Okay, so what are we doing here? All right, so we are on the final order. So I was thinking that there are, let me exit here and show you. Over here on the map, if we open up the zone guide, we can see that we've finished 4 major quests of the main quest line. We have 4 more to go. We're on the final order. What I'm thinking that we should do is in between each chapter of the story, we should do some side quests. And then go back to the story, do some side quests, then, and then so right now we're on the final order. So I think we're going to do some side quests in this game. We've already discovered 7 out of 18 shards already. Sky shards. Pretty cool. Awesome. We've done 3 delves. Well, I should say I've done 3 delves. A lot of it was done off camera. So let's see what we can find. Exactly, Dent. Plus also, isn't it true that in some zone quest lines in the game, like if you've helped people out in the side quests, that is acknowledged at the end of the zone quest line, at the end of the main story quest line? Isn't that true? So I don't know what quest lines are here in Rimmen, but let's just go see if we can find one. I love Mersie and her giant bow. She will be, she does have, and let me see if I can do it. Yeah. She does now have some swords here. The only reason I haven't used them is partly because, as you can see, I have no skills for that line yet. Also, I'm not so good at switching. But she does have them. They are available. And we'll see if we can start to use those. Okay, so, unfortunately, quest map is not updated for ELSWEYR yet, so I don't know where quests are in Rimmen. Hello, Wyatt Sayon! Welcome to the Jessa Channel! Yay! I love seeing new people discovering roleplay. Oh, look at this! There's a kitty with a kitty and a Khajiit with a, oh, look at that, with water on her head. Hello! Hi, I'm Mersie! Ah, good day to you! If you're new here, this is a voice-acted playthrough. I know, I just said, hi, kitty! I did. I did. All right, so, does anyone want to point me to a... Thank you, Morgwin. Does anybody want to point me to, some, side quests here? No, they would not like that. No. If I went over and I went, oh, look at Kitty, and then tried to pet him or her. No. So I'm just walking up here to the market because I'm just wondering if I'm just looking for a quest marker for something we could do. But yeah, feel free if you've already... Ah, here's a quest marker up here. Thank you, Jasmine. I'm always so happy to see you here. So it looks like here's a quest marker right here. So let's go ahead and see what this is about.
Shore's bones. Rigert knew he should have brought more mead.
Mersie hears the man talking to her as she seeks out a cool place to sit and watch the people in the market and revel in the new freedom of Rimmen since Queen Euraxia was overthrown. Hi, Solo! Welcome back to the Jessa Channel. I love that emote. Solo is a fellow role player, and he has a channel on Twitch, same name as here in chat and YouTube. And she pauses in her steps as she hears the sounds, the cranky voice of what she imagines is a Nord. She hasn't met many Nords, but curiosity overcomes her, and she walks up to speak to him. Hi, wait, nope. Wrong thing. There we go. Hi, I'm Mersie. I couldn't help but overhear as you was complaining. What's the matter?
Hello. Rigert was just asking this merchant which mound of colored powder he should eat first. Rigert says red. Merchant says please go away. We find ourselves as stalemates. But Rigert has bigger problems than what to eat for lunch.
Mersie looks over his shoulder at the herbs and wonders how anyone could just eat a powder for lunch. Those don't look very tasty, but maybe that's something that the Nords like to do. By the way, what's wrong? Oh, and what's your name? He says, I'm Rigert the Brash, and...
As soon as Rigert returned home from successful diplomatic endeavoring, the Skald King sent him to ELSWEYR with gifts for the cats. Rigert is always given the most important, most faraway missions. Problem is, Rigert lost the gifts.
Oh, you did? Oh, Solo, that's awesome. Well, hit me up on Discord and we will go do some adventuring. ELSWEYR is amazing. So, oh, by the way, Ivan, if you're still in here, I forgot to do a timestamp for the beginning of this episode. Whoops. You can figure out where it starts, I hope. Anyway, so how did you lose them? I mean, how do you just lose gifts? Were they stolen?
So many ways. First, a courier brought Rigart's package to Riverhold instead of Rimmen. Then, as our ship was boarding, a werebear attacked and stole honey needed for my special sweetbread. Last and not least, Rigart's famous minstrels are missing.
Oh! All right, let me get this straight. A courier lost your package, your first gift. A werebear attacked and stole your honey for your special sweetbread. And then last but not least, like you said, your famous minstrels are missing? You lost a bunch of minstrels? Well, I'll help you find them because I really want to see some minstrels.
Thank you, friend. Retrieve Rigart's package from Thadara in Riverhold Marketplace and meet me after in the Stitches. Rigart's diplomacy waits for no man, or woman, or cat. But be careful. Sweaty threats fill ELSWEYR's deserts.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm getting pretty brave, and I'm a pretty sweaty threat myself. It's really hot, if you get what I'm saying. All right. Oh, by the way, what's in the missing package, if you don't mind telling me?
The finest coats in all of Skyrim. A gift for Canon Reeve Jusdo to make peace between the Nords and Khajiit. Rigart would already have them if his courier wasn't completely incontinent. The package was delivered to Thadara in Riverhold Marketplace.
All right. But I think incontinent is kind of a big word, but I think it means you can't stop peeing. I think maybe you mean incompetent? Could just be me, though. All right, well, I'll retrieve the package. But your honey, I hope I don't have to go up against a werebear, but I could. I've already fought a dragon, so not much else is too frightening after that.
It's impossible to find Windhelm-worthy honey in ELSWEYR, but this cat merchant says honey flowers for Merryvale Moon sugar farms will work for baking sweetbread. Rigart's cooking is sure to make peace between the Nords and Khajiit.
Oh, so you just want me to get some flowers? Thank you, Zav. Well, I'd be happy to. I am curious, though. Picking flowers is no problem. And finding a courier who smells like he's peed his pants, it's no problem. But how am I to go about finding missing minstrels? I mean, missing minstrels. Hey, Zav, what were you saying about that great voice acting? You want to take that back? You can take it back. Don't worry. I know. Let's try this again. But what about those minstrels that gone amiss? There we go.
Rigart hired Skyrim's best band, the Screaming Mammoths.
Oh, awesome.
She has great influence with the cats, so Rigart needs to gain her favors to clinch peace between our peoples. Last Rigart heard, the band was at Valenwood Gate.
Oh, right. So I'll get the package, and I'll pick some honey flowers for you, and then I'll search for these minstrels, and in the meantime, you can enjoy your powdered lunch. Thank you, Rigart. I was looking for something fun to do. All right. This is a good quest. Awesome. Mersie stops, takes a look, and then she goes, "Now I've seen it all. A skeleton mercenary just walking through the streets of Rimmen. You know, just like a how do you do?
Indeed.
Hi there. How are you? Yeah, this does sound like a fun side quest. All right, so we have this quest here, cross-cultural confusion, and we're going to show our first option on the map and talk to Thadara in Riverhold. So that means that we're going to get to listen to a book as we ride. That silly mage with a silly spell. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna, oh, look at this. Look at that, that's awesome. There's somebody just hanging out in that, bathing in the waterfall over there. Isn't that awesome? You know what? That sounds like a great idea. I'm so hot. And Mersie takes off her shoes. And barefoot. Let's see her little bare feet. Yep. She is barefoot now. If you can just see that. It's kind of hard to see, but there it is. And she's going to take those cute little feet and go and cool off for a minute. Because it is summertime. I've got a long ride ahead of me. And I figure, well, if the locals can do it, I can too. Hey, you mind if I just have a step in?
Greetings.
Oh, greetings to you too. Hey there.
Hello there.
Hello. I'm just going to have a step in. It looks pretty good what you're doing. Now, I could have the time to have her take off her weapons. Well, you know what? Let's just be thorough. And unequip that bow so she won't get her bow wet. Ah! That's perfect. She jumps up and down. She walks around and stuff. Now, I wonder, is there a washing emote like what he's doing? Let's find out. A famously good aqueduct and clean water. Let's see if there's some sort of like washing thing. I mean, I don't know if you know this, but there is a vomit emote. So if they could have a vomit emote, then they should have a washing emote too. I mean, if this dude can scrub down, how come I can't? It's so hot. Let's see. Is there's like maybe... Well, I can search. Let's go... Let's try wash. Nope. Let's try shower. Nope. Alright, well... My eternal gratitude if someone finds me some way that she can emote washing under this. But in any case, she scrubs down. I mean, well, she doesn't scrub down. She just rinses her hair out, gets her hair all wet. She takes it and ties it back. Ah! Oh, that's worlds better. I've got to say, these Khajiit know how to live. My feet are all cool now. She could sit in it, kind of like taking a bath. I can do that next time. Next time she needs a bath, we will definitely do that. She comes out, she sits down on this barrel here and pulls on her boots after shaking them up and down and tons of grass and a couple of pebbles fall out and all that kind of stuff. And then she puts her boots back on. Her level 21s, there we go. These I have to sell those. And by the way, let's go ahead and do that. I feel a bit refreshed. Afternoon. So do you guys find doing this as relaxing as I do? Like when the story starts and we just start flowing through it, I just start to relax. Do you guys do that too? Hello, I'm Mersie. I'm here to buy a little something.
Euraxia, Iren, what does it matter? These foreign powers demand to rule us, and Mizar's people seem content to let them do so.
Haven't you heard? Queen Euryxia's dead. And your real queen, Chimera, is on the throne. I know, I saw her. She's right in the palace. You should go and see her. Give your blessings and all. But I'm here to buy and sell, but mostly sell. All right, so we're going to go ahead and sell her level 16. Oh, wait, that's her level 20 stuff. Oh, yeah, because I took it off. Don't sell that. You need those things. But we can sell all these. Yep, awesome. Very lion-like. And there's some music in here. Mersie sneezes a little bit as she walks by the incense. It's the only thing she doesn't like about ELSWEYR. There's music coming, but I don't see from where. One day I'll come back and look some more. Maybe it's upstairs. But I'm really curious to find these minstrels. I want to see something called... What were those minstrels called again? Do you guys remember? What were they called? Does this happen to you that it doesn't load up very well until for a minute when you pop into Rimmon? All right, so we are going to make our way through town. I love ELSWEYR. I think I like Rimmon the most. Yeah, mammoth somethings, yeah. Hopefully we'll hear the name again. Oh, look at the little kitty. There's a man walking his dog and singing as he walks down the street. It's awesome. All right. So, I know the way to Riverhold, no problem. And we're going to be listening to a story as we go. They have just knocked it out of the park, Gale. They really have knocked it out of the park with ELSWEYR. I have been impressed every step of the way. I have been utterly impressed with the story, with the characters. Chimera. Oh my God, Chimera. She's so awesome and so well voiced. So we're going to be taking this road to Riverhold. I'm learning my way around. I always feel good when I start to learn a way through a zone and don't need to look at the map as often. All right, and before we do so, let's go ahead and pull up a audiobook. This is read by NARRA. And NARRA is got a YouTube channel where she's putting these, but she's also got a Twitch channel where she's live pretty much every day. So let's listen to, what have we listened to? I don't know if we've listened to The Eagle and the Cat, The Eldest, A Pilgrim's Tale. Oh, let's listen to The Green Pact and the Dominion. Oh, wasn't that amazing? And I asked the person who did it if they would do some of my characters that I've had in games, and she said yes. So I'm going to work with her on that. So, because I know you guys have been asking for pictures of my characters, and I've been waiting to find someone who had the particular style I was looking for, and that style fits the bill. So if you want to see that, one of the mod team members can put a link to that picture. You can just link, you can maybe link to the picture or maybe the original Reddit thread. Maybe that's the best way to do it. But yeah, art of Mersie, of Shelbin, of Mala, of every character that I can find that I have a picture for. I want it done in that style. And then I'm going to upload it to the Redbubble store. Hello, Mr. Bunny. Okay, so let's listen to The Eldest, A Pilgrim's Tale. Okay, and I'm going to lower the volume of Elder Scrolls Online. And let's bring up that book. This is by NARRA. If the team can put a link in Discord. Let's make our way to Riverhold.
In bright springtime, when the ground is drunk with rainwater and the sun smiles on Valenwood, the wood elves travel to the den of the eldest, an ancient strangler. There, they offer thanks to Ifra for the blooming of yet another spring, and they read the history of their home in the branches of the eldest. Then a great festival is thrown by the green-packed Bosmer in celebration of the springtime and the eldest. Then elves celebrate long into the night, drinking and regaling each other with stories of past festivals and pilgrims. The tales run both sacred and profane. There's the tale of the notorious warlord, whose entire army stopped at the den of the eldest and went in to pay their respects. When they emerged, they dropped their weapons to the ground and left them where they lay. They never made war again. But there's also the tale of the impish wood elf, who spiked a pilgrim's punch with a powder ground from the dung of timber mammoths that caused the entire gathering to be troubled by the most foul odors from their backsides. Long into the night they groaned as the stink grew unbearable, until they were all so inured to the smell that their groans turned to bursts of laughter that filled the wood. They also tell of the first pilgrims, an old, childless couple who tended the eldest as their offspring. They became the first Sylvanar and the first Green Lady. There are many more tales the pilgrims tell, but few have been written down. The curious would do best to travel to the eldest in the springtime and hear the stories and behold the ancient strangler for themselves.
That was a very short one. That was Valenwood and the Dominion, read by NARRA. I don't think we have time for another book.
In bright springtime...
Oh, forgot about the repeat. There we go. But all of those books are books that are found in Elder Scrolls Online in-game that she is reading as part of Shalador's library, which, let me see, I think that's over here, Lore Library. So Shalador's library, this is what she is reading from. And her goal is to read all of these books. Oh, thanks, Morgwin. Dust off, brush off, or preen. Okay. I also think we could do the sitting too, and if she wants a bath. Thanks, Morgwin. Oh, good, Jake. Nope, not too much. Isn't it awesome that we get to listen to them as we travel, Gale? Okay. I love that my mini-map shows the quest on the border pins. That's really a neat feature. Riverhold! She dismounts outside the village and looking around. I must say, though, I much prefer the water in Rimmen. It's a lot cleaner. I really like Riverhold too. Oh, and by the way, I just realized that the sound is still low. Let me change that up. Bring the sound back up. There we go. Yes, and there was a bear standing over her. Just gonna try and stay out of the way of other people. Whenever that happens, I have to just disregard it from a roleplay perspective, because there's just no way to explain why there's a bear on top of her. But she does do her best to dodge other riders and try not to get run over. All right. Now let me recall what I need to be doing. We're going to travel to the Riverhold Marketplace and retrieve Rigert's missing package from a cloth merchant named Thadara. Oh, the dragon's gone. I was wondering how long it would take before they were able to dispose of it. I mean, oh, good day to you. Hi. Such a strong Khajiit he is. And so big. Let's see, maybe she's over here. Now, of course, I can see perfectly well that she's over there on our map, but Mersie doesn't know that, so we're gonna... Hello? Pardon me?
This one's local farm is just nearby. She comes to Riverhold only to trade for supplies and catch up on the local gossip. And perhaps a drink or two at the banished regrets.
Yeah, it's pretty hot work there. Farming and all that. So no one would begrudge you a drink. By the way, I'm wondering if you know of somebody named Thadara. Habasi turns her head, nods in the direction, and says, "She's just over there. Good day to you." Thank you. So I do not mind voicing the NPCs in the best sort of imitation of their voice that I can do. Any opportunity to expand on what the game developers have given us to weave our story, I will take.
Walker. Have you a moment to speak?
I do. Just a minute. I don't think you're Thadara. I think you must be. I'll be with you in a moment. Excuse me.
Congratulations on finding the finest cloth merchant in all of Riverhold. Thadara can see that you are in desperate need of a renovation.
Mersie looks down at her clothes and says, "Well, I know they're not as fine as a true knight's armor would be, but they look pretty good, I think." And then she says, "Never mind that. I'm not here to buy any cloth. Although I must say your outfit is quite fetching. I am wondering, though, I'm here to pick up a package for Rigert, a Nord, in Rimmon."
Ah, Thadara was wondering how much longer she would need to keep this stinking thing in her shop. Thadara doesn't know what's inside, but it smells like hot horse cheeks. Your friend Rigert told you about the delivery fee, yes?
Hot horse cheeks. Oh, yeah. Well, I was trying not to comment on that smell, and I'll just say I'm really glad it's not you. You're way too pretty to smell like that. But, wait a minute, what do you mean a delivery fee? You never told me about that.
The courier who brought Rigert's rotten package was promised payment upon delivery. Thadara assumed someone would eventually come to claim its disgusting contents, so she paid the fee herself. It's only fair that Thadara be reimbursed, yes?
Well, yeah. But, well, how much was the fee?
You can see the courier's invoice for yourself. Thadara wouldn't want you to think you are being cheated. Everything seems correct, yes?
Mersie is a bit naive, and she would pretty much take her for her word. And 42 gold is not very much to Mersie, and she says, "All right, and she counts out the coins. 4 gold and 2 silver, I imagine. Come on, Mila. Would you please stop screaming? I don't know if you can hear her, but she can really belt it. And she will sit there and scream for 20 minutes straight. Come here. Come on. And I think she's really started doing this on Fridays. I don't know, maybe because the mic is here and she just thinks I'm not paying attention to her or something. So she just starts screaming, basically. Hi, Fallen! Kitty. Hi, baby. Welcome back to the Jessa Channel. So, all right, and she counts out the coin, 4 gold and 2 silver pieces. Yeah, all right, here you go.
Thank you, friend. The NARRA had doubts about accepting a strange package that smells like curdled dog slobber, but it felt like the right thing to do. Please visit again if you'd like the NARRA to help with your embarrassing sense of style.
There's no need to be rude. I can tell you that if you went out of Riverhold 10 steps, you'd be killed outright in that outfit. I'd rather look stupid and live. And we should now have a package in our inventory. Rigart's package, a mysteriously smelly peace offering for Canon Reeve, Jew's Doe of Alabaster. Now that we have our package, 2 stitches so he can present it to Canon Reeve. Okay. So it looks like we need to make our way to Stitches, but first there's someone who's poking Mersie's shoulder persistently. Mersie turns and says, "What's the matter? What do you want?"
By Mara's thighs, if it's not the hero of Riverhold. Music Thunderboots, at your service. This one would offer to buy you a drink, but he has caught the scent of a most curious investigation. No time for taverns while this one's on duty.
Oh! You called me a hero? She turns to her shoulder to Thadara and said, "You hear that? He called me a hero! No matter how I'm dressed, although I can't say I look as fancy as you do, that's quite an outfit. You mentioned an investigation?"
An abduction, to be precise. No ransom, no demands, no obvious suspects or motives. Just a heartbroken father and a missing young lady. But that is why Mizik was hired, yes? He steps in when all other justice fails.
"Oh, your name's Mizik." He takes off his hat and with a bow says, "Mizik Thunderboots, at your service." And Mersie bows in exchange. I'm Mersie Ta'avin, and, well, I suppose I could be at your service too, but you have to understand I'm on important courier business, so I'd have to help you the next time I was back in Riverhold. But if that's all right with you, you've been hired to find someone, is that correct?
Correct. This one searches for Zinthia, daughter of Ishu. However, Mizik's inquiries have led to nothing but dead ends. And with a young lady's safety on the line, the sooner this investigation is solved, the better.
I love it when my impromptu roleplay ties in with what the game is going to say. Occasionally, it just happens perfectly, and it's a wonderful moment when it happens. "Well, I'd be happy to help you with your investigation. I don't want anyone's daughter to be missing, but it's gonna have to wait a little bit, but then I'll help."
A chance meeting turned fated partnership. Fortuitous for this one, yes? You should speak to Ishu first, see if he has any new information for us. His house is just south of the marketplace. Can't miss it.
All right. Well, before I go, tell me about being an investigator. It sounds really cool. By the way, Celine, if you're still here, are you playing Elder Scrolls Online? It's such a great game. Tell me about being an investigator. It sounds really cool.
Music Thunderboots is a Khajiit of action. Well, he does not wish to merely boast of his prowess. This one aims to prove such skill. Just as soon as we have a little more to go on, of course.
You seem pretty confident. Why do you need my assistance? If you're a man of action, I mean a Khajiit of action.
This one will confess, while Mizik is confident in his skills of investigation, he struggles with the more alarming situations his line of work often entails. Such as when large people threaten him with very sharp daggers.
Who threatened you?
Not this investigation, thank the moons. Well, not yet. That is where your expertise comes along, yes? Your bravery. This one's cunning and a few good leads are all we need to solve this mystery.
But I'm surprised that you would be afraid if your name's Thunderboots, unless Thunderboots refers to how fast you can run away from trouble. It's pretty curious, that name.
It is a good name, no? Mizik Thunderboots. When scoundrels hear the footsteps of his boots, they will quake in fear.
Right? But seems like maybe, I don't know, being fierce or, some other quality might be better for an investigator than having really loud boots. I mean, that means you can't sneak well.
Oh, well, perhaps you are right. Not very subtle, is it?
It's all right. It's okay. But let's see if we can find you a new nickname. But, by the way, tell me more about your client, Issue.
He is a humble Khajiit of moderate wealth. Seems to keep to himself. No enemies, no debts. No reason why he would be targeted. Yet just a few days ago, his daughter, Cynthia, was taken in the dead of night.
And no ransom? That's odd.
Most strange, no?
Yeah.
If Mizik did not know better, he would say that it was an intimidation tactic. Perhaps even an act of revenge against Issue. But who would wish this cruelty against such a kind Khajiit?
What about the town guards? They helped you out at all?
They outright dismissed Issue's claim, believing that the young lady has merely run away. A most vexing call, truth be told. From all that Issue has told this one, Cynthia is a most sweet Khajiit, not one to make her father worry.
Well, I'll do my best to find him. You be certain. When I'm back in Riverhold, we'll start our investigation. In the meantime, I must fly. Bye. And we will get out from underneath this horse here. That's a very pretty character right there. Hello. How are you? So there are some new merchants, a merchant and a banker in the store. Little Khajiit cat merchant and banker, and they look awesome. I haven't gotten them, but I will.